What's up, my little TisaTellss? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kim Kardashian, ooh, it looks like the rumors might be true. What am I talking about, y'all? Kim and Bianca are at war. Well, actually, Kim's at war with herself because Bianca's like, baby, I'm the wife. I do what I want. I'll explain that in a second. But y'all, there have been so many accusations from even myself saying Kim is going out of her way to make herself look like Bianca Censori. Baby, it looks like we have proof that Kim had surgery to look like Bianca Censori. And guess what? Oh, it's not a good look because the surgery is botched. We have unedited photos of Kim Kardashian in Milan. And baby, she is giving Madonna at the Grammys. She's given, you should have given 2 more months to let that plastic surgery settle. Again, when Kim got those bangs, everybody was saying, oh my God, she's trying to, she's trying to look like Bianca, to the point of, it looks like she got surgery, but baby, the surgery was botched. It makes me think, what also are those bangs hiding? Y'all, let's get into this. And also, if you guys don't know, Kim is at war with Bianca. First, she tried to stop Bianca from seeing the kids. The judge said, girl, get out of here. That can't happen. Now she's trying to pull rank. Bianca finally pushed back and said, listen, I'm Kanye's wife. You will respect me. You're not running anything over here in this house. I treat your kids well. I treat your old man well. My new husband, get out of my face. Kim is in meltdown mode. But a lot of y'all, and thank you so much, Jesse, for sending me this. A lot of y'all actually point out, how can Kim in any way be doing all this spin on how bad and horrible situation she is with Bianca, when Bianca, from all intentions, has been nothing but what a stepmom should be to the kids, when at the end of the day, Kim was the one treating Kanye so bad while she was with Pete. I got a clip I want you guys to listen to of the depravity that happened and what was going on. Y'all, let's get into this. Where do you want to start at first? You know what? Let's start off with Bianca Light. Seriously, Kim, and I'll say this, all the Kardashians seem to have a problem. They do this weird alpha female thing. I don't even know what it's called, where when their man or who they feel like is their man or who they want gets interest in another woman, they go out their way to morph into that woman. They go out of their way. And usually it's very subtle. They'll change their styling, they'll change their hair. Kylie's been the more aggressive, where she went from looking like Black China, light-skinned Black woman, to a Latino, Persian woman, that kind of look that young, sweet Ro has, right? It's morphed into that. She changed her face. She changed everything. Kim, people have been saying, was morphing into Bianca Censori. Again, she is mad that Kanye has moved forward. At least that's what it seems like from the outside looking in. But look at these new pictures of Kim. Y'all, this is actually really disturbing. I don't know what is going on with Kim. You guys, look at this face. The face is, and then again, these are not photoshopped. These are fan pics that were posted from multiple accounts of Kim's new face. We even have her with a prominent Instagram influencer. Look at her face. Look at, first of all, we cannot deny that Kim has had a jaw implant, but it looks like she also had cheek implants, something to make her face look a little bit more oval, or Bianca's face shape. Look at her cheek implants popping out. Look at this mess, but also look at this. Hold on, where's the last picture? Hold on. Look at this from the side. Her face is puffy. It is swollen. Her nose is starting to look like Michael Jackson. I'm being serious, right? That old school. How do we know? I do realize with plastic surgery, it always keeps moving and updating and innovation, right? Plastic surgery technology. But you can always tell somebody's age if they're into plastic surgery by how their plastic surgery looks. Kim has a plastic surgery nose that was made very, very popular when Kim was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all right? You see the bad nose job. You see the cheek injections. You see that eye lift to make her eye look go up. You see the lips, but more importantly, you see that puffiness that comes when you have had new plastic surgery done, but it hasn't actually settled. Look at this mess. Seriously, right? Literally, look at this mess. And I don't mean to, listen, I'm not sitting here trying to drag Kim because of the way she looks. This is why plastic surgery is a slippery slope. Because at first you're like, oh, if only I could change this one thing, I'll be happy. And for a lot of people, that is true. Then they're like, okay, and it's your body, you can do what you want. Then it turns into, oh, if only I could tweak this other thing, I'd be so happy, right? It gets like a little bit more truer. But before you know it, every single time there's something going on, right? Every single time there's something going on, you tweak and change something else. Kim now looks like she is literally on the scene, a botch. And why did she do this? Her last iteration of her face, you know, Kim, a girl has many faces. Her last iteration of her face was a good one. Why did she do this? Because she is in this unhealthy competition, obsessed with look at this. Look at the cheeks. She is in this unhealthy obsession with Bianca. You guys, look at this. Look at this. If this isn't proof, I don't know what is. That smile, the lips, she looks like a shadow of herself. Somebody needs to pull her away. But y'all, let's actually get into also, if you guys don't know what's going on with Kim and Bianca, Kim tried to get something with the court, something for lawyers, stating that Bianca couldn't be anywhere near her children. And first she said, well, she can't be near her children unless she's your wife, right? Kanye must have pulled out a marriage certificate. As much as y'all don't believe it, there is something called a confidential marriage certificate. Please Google it. Just because we can't find a public record does not mean they are not legally married. Kim knows that. TMZ knows that. People that know this. Not only that, Kanye is treating her like his wife, respecting her like his wife. Bianca may or may not be in the early stages of pregnancy. She may or may not be in the early stages of pregnancy, but one thing is sure, Kim tried to do an intimidation tactic saying, yeah, Bianca, we need to sit down and establish some ground rules. Bianca pushed back and said, baby, we also need to establish how you're going to talk to me, how you're going to treat me, boundaries, you calling my husband, you doing all these things. There will be order. There will be limits. Kim has lost her mind. She's talking about, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in this horrible situation. What horrible situation? Kim, you begged for this. You prayed for this. According to you, you wanted days like this so bad that things would be like this between you and Kanye. And now you finally got it. And you crying because at the end of the day, you never thought that you wouldn't have Kanye wrapped around your finger. Why is that? Does Kim want to get back with Kanye? Absolutely. I don't think so, right? Does Kim, again, this is all my opinion. Does Kim want all the benefits of being with Kanye? The access, the way he styled her, the way he helped her fame rise, the way he worked as the creative director for everything she's ever launched, the way he had such a strong creative vision for fashion that she could literally just close her eyes and he would make her into the hottest thing popping. Absolutely. And I think Kim always thought that Kanye would be there to get it, but no longer. But like I said, a lot of y'all have reminded me that Kim put Kanye through the mud when she was with Pete. So when you look at my Kim and Kanye playlist, I go into more detail about what her demands were and the way Bianca told her to bow down. There's a bunch of videos. Go look at the playlist. When you look at the horrible way, here's the thing. Everybody says Kanye's toxic. And listen, I've never been in a relationship with him. Maybe he will. But the fact that you had your kids in a perilous situation with Pete, a man you did not know, a man who's depressive, has addiction. Okay, nothing against him. He's getting the help he needs, but you didn't even know him enough. And you had this man playing daddy, getting, according to reports, St. Loss in Walmart, having Northeast sitting on his lap. You got a tattoo of your kids without even meeting them, according to you, without even meeting them. Got a tattoo of your kids, had this man playing daddy, and he dumped those kids and never said forget about this. He dumped you. He never said another word to you, let alone to the kids. Can you imagine your mommy entered this is new daddy, all this other stuff, only to never hear from him again, and your mommy sitting up there making a fool of herself, right? But listen to this, because we found a clip of the level of gaslighting, manipulation, and dare I say it, it seems like mental abuse somehow, right? Listen to this clip and then we're just going to discuss it. Where is this clip? It's Kanye talking. Turn your sound up. Oh, really quick before I go. This is, for all of y'all that thinks that that picture was Photoshop, this is a picture of Kim with that influencer. She's probably going to ask this girl to take it down. You see, look at Kim's face. She looks like Madonna when her face was swollen. You messed up your face completely just to compete with a woman that everybody's like, Bianca looks just like Kim. No, Kim is trying her best to look like Bianca. We see why she got those bangs. What is she covering up? Maybe another facelift? And also, isn't it amazing when Kim doesn't have her filters and I think how she really looks? Y'all, let's get into that.
I had Sunday service. My kids are supposed to be there, and my kids were nowhere to be found. And I text Kim and said, where are my kids?
Now, already, this is not even someone that is her life partner. This is, at this point, her boyfriend of 3 months that she is literally giving interview after interview after interview about how good he is with in bed. Who cares? Grow up. Right? Little did she know, she was literally helping advertisement with Pete, because everybody, even Martha Stewart, was like, I'll take some of that, right? To girl, don't advertise, right? But anyway, like he's saying, the kids were supposed to be at Sunday service. You know how serious Kanye takes his church. You know what he was feeling. The kids were supposed to be there. They had an agreement. It wasn't actually established. This is before he went to actually get firm visitation, because Kim kept saying, you don't need to get the courts involved, okay? We can just work out visitation on ourselves. Kanye changed his mind because she kept doing this. He would be like, okay, the kids are coming. He would send a private jet to get the kids. And then the private jet would come back and half the kids or none of the kids would be on the jet. And then he would text Kim like, where are my kids? And Kim would get in arguments with him. Listen to this mess.
Get into an argument. And then I get a text from a number I don't know. And it's Pete Davidson bragging about being in bed with my wife. Well, at that point, it's like they're trying to put me in jail.
Now, Kim is now going on a media, and again, it's not working, but she's now going on a media, and Kim, pick a lane. You're trying to morph into Beyonce. I'm not Beyonce. Well, at a point, it was Beyonce. You're trying to morph into Bianca. You failed horribly. Your face looks like a marshmallow before it's going to settle. Why did you mess with your face? The last face was where it should have been, right? You literally, but you know why I just figured out? You know why her face looks like that? I just figured out. Not only is she trying to morph into Bianca, but since she lost all that weight, and she did, remember how gaunt and sunken her face looked? There is a whole thing. Now, we don't know if she's on the diet drug Ozempic or she got like the little mini sleeve. We don't know how she lost the weight, or even if she lost it naturally, like she claimed she did. But one thing we can say is there's been a lot of articles I've read about the people that lose weight very quickly. Those people lose it from Ozempic. They then have all these fillers and all this stuff in the face to get their face back to looking youthful, because even though their body is a size 0, their face, they don't want it looking like an extra shrunken size 0. You see what I'm saying? But that just popped into my head. But also, and that's why it's so puffy. But also, let's get back to this. Can you imagine the fact that Kim is trying to convince us, right, that she is the victim because Kanye, his wife, is now respectfully spending time with his children, who are going to be her stepchildren, not overstepping bounds, not antagonizing her, not sending pictures to Kim like, yeah, I'm in bed with your man, check that. She's not doing anything ignorant. She's being very respectful, actually. The fact that Kim is having a meltdown. But yet, the Kardashians seem like they gaslit a nation. And I made videos about this because, again, Kanye be on this ish, but not about that. I actually agree with them. The fact that I said, in what world where somebody is still in love with someone, desperately trying to get them back, desperately wants to reunite their family, and the person that you have beef with, because don't forget, Kanye and Pete's beef goes back to Saturday Night Live, right? When Kanye showed up, he had his MAGA hat on. Okay, fine, we can talk about that. Pete literally stepped to Kanye and tried to start an argument with him while his son Saint was standing right next to him and tried to start an argument with him and school him about that. Have no respect by your son. And then cut to a year later, that boy's playing daddy to that my son and got him lost in Walmart. Okay, so Pete and Kanye had beef. Pete disrespected him in front of his child. They had beef. Kim knew that. Kim started dating Kanye, and this man you got beef with the person you love at that point, and literally are crying, trying to move heaven and earth to get back with, sends you not just that one picture we saw about, yeah, that's why I'm in bed with your wife, but other explicit pictures bragging about how I'm banging your wife right now. The funny thing is, and this is what I said back then, and I'll say it again, Kim is so stupid. Because when that happened, yeah, you guys tried to gaslight to be like, oh my God, Kanye, grow up. There's not any person on earth that wouldn't react badly to that happening. Now, did they need to literally, make a claymation video? Listen, I'm not creative, right? But my whole point of the matter is, when that happened, Kim should have saw the writing on the wall. And that's why I called it early. Why I didn't see how Kim didn't realize that, like, Pete don't like you. Because even though he was dragging Kanye, he was using Kim as a tool to drag Kanye. Because Kim, that makes you look stupid. But you were so busy trying to get your licks in too, you didn't realize Pete ain't on your team either, baby. You're using Pete to make Kanye mad. He's using her. That's probably why he wanted to sleep with her, because it made it hotter. But anyway, people are bringing up this old clip, and they're just like, Kim, you have the nerve, the level of disrespect that you let a boyfriend of less than 6 months wreak havoc on your family, the level of public disrespect, the level of gaslighting. And now that Kanye, his wife, and don't get it twisted, Kanye and Bianca have worked closely together for the last 3 years. They may have known each other for more than 3 years. Kim knows Bianca. Those kids know the Bianca. The marriage might have come as a surprise to everyone, but Bianca's been around for a minute. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know what is going on with Kim. Do we need to put some prayer candles out? Because, baby, woo, it's not a good week. It doesn't even look like it's shaping up to be a good month. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.